not going to bother with the usual setup for this video because part of me doesn't even feel like I should be wasting oxygen talking about this movie. It's been delayed and changed so many times that it finally just plopped down in the middle of a pandemic and nobody gives a damn about it. So I at least wanted to say that yes, I saw the movie and I sort of reviewed it, but I don't really care about this movie. I don't really care about this review. And as a result, you're not going to get my full effort today. A group of mutants that are taken to this psychological care clinic or whatever so that they can find out about their powers, how to control them, and blah, blah, blah. And along the way, they're haunted by demons, both inner and outer, as they seek to control their powers and grow closer together as a group. As far as good things to like about the movie, I mean, these actors are capable actors. I know they are. I like Anya Taylor-Joy. She's in this movie as Magic. She's a cunt, and I don't really like her, but she's in the movie, and she does okay. Most of the actors in this movie are good. Like, they're solid. They're okay. They're not really given a lot to work with, but they're not bad performances per se. Really, the movie doesn't focus as much on the superpowers and how they work, and it's really more focused on the trauma that these kids have been through and the different situations in their lives that have led to them being at this clinic with this doctor trying to figure out about themselves. In that sense, the movie has more of a psychological approach to it, which I do appreciate because it makes the movie feel a little bit more self-contained and smaller. And I do think that that was one of the appeals of the film when it was first announced and when we first saw the promotional material. We were like, well, this isn't a superhero movie necessarily, not even really a horror movie, but it could be like a psychological thriller type of movie that happens to have young heroes in it. Okay, that's a decent approach. That's a decent concept. And sometimes, I stress that word sometimes, some parts of it do focus more on the psychological inner demons that these characters are dealing with. So in that sense, kudos, I guess. As far as the rest of the movie, I mean, what do you want me to say here, man? You want me to trash it? I'm not going to trash it, but it's kind of trash, low key. I got so bored, it just made me question my life. Like, okay, what was I thinking? Why am I watching this? And is this really the movie that we deserved after all this time and all these delays? Man, it was just depressing. Like I said, I like the concept and I like these actors, and there are a couple of moments in the movie where like I can sort of see that working in a better movie. There is a startling lack of character in this movie. A lot of the character growth, character arc, character development in this movie is really just used for entertaining sequences involving dreams and visions and nightmares. A lot of scenes in this movie really do just boil down to a lot of repetitive scenes of characters being haunted or being scared by something from their past, and it's like in their head. That's really all it is. It's just a bunch of scenes over and over again that's supposed to make you care about these characters, and you don't. Not enough of an attempt made to make these characters actual people that you can care about, other than, hey, look at this bad thing that they went through in their life. Okay, you care about them now, don't you? Magic in this movie, played by Anya Taylor-Joy, and yet she's pretty much a cunt for like 95% of the movie. And no, don't tell me I'm being mean. She's a cunt, okay? If you've seen the movie, you know she's a cunt. And just because she went through some bad shit in the movie doesn't mean I'm not gonna call her a fucking cunt. No sense of depth or effort being put into developing these characters, giving them enough time to really stand on their own on screen. Some parts of this movie, the reshoots are like frighteningly obvious, and then you have some really incompetent looking CGI, especially in the third act. It's all over the place in terms of its stakes and its logic. This movie wasn't a dumpster fire, but it was also kind of garbage. So I'm gonna leave this one with kryptonite. It got worse the more I thought about it. There's also some problematic stuff with not only the actors, the way that certain characters were portrayed in the movie as it relates to the source material. I'm not a stickler for that, but I feel like if you're a big New Mutants fan, some parts of this movie will feel like a slap in the face. Those are my thoughts on New Mutants. What did you think about it? Tell me what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Stay tuned for more videos. Please like and subscribe to the Superfan Show. And as always, if you like what you see, tell me how you feel, and stay tuned to hear more from the Man of Steel. Peace.